Hello and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Disney's Dreamlight Valley. Today we are going to find Aurora and bring her back to the Vale. First things first, let's change our outfit so we look a bit more presentable to Aurora. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is find Flynn Rider. So let's have a look and see where he is. I think he is right here.
Hi.
This is perfect weather for a dashing escapade, am I right? Sure is, but we are going to find Aurora, so I need your help.
Hi.
Hi there, I hear Aurora's still missing. If you need any help looking for her, let me know. I do need some help. What can I do? You're the last person who saw Aurora. Do you know anything at all, about where she might be or what she was planning? You know, now that I got my memories back, I do remember something. Before Aurora disappeared, she gave me some papers from her diary. She said they were important, that she was worried about losing them. She must have trusted you a lot then. Yeah, I guess she did. I just wish I'd done a better job of looking after those pages. You lost them? No, hold on, I didn't lose them. You know how I buried all that stuff when I was a wolf? Well, I did the same thing with Aurora's diary. So if we want to find Aurora's diary pages, we're going to need to think like a wolf. Ow! I'm not howling like that. Okay. Fine, then remember where we need to go. Well, I've been thinking about it and I can almost remember 3 places I hid something. The first one was near a waterfall on the west side of the bind. The second was near a beanstalk root by Maleficent's castle. And the last one is by some water in the Elstein fields. Okay, I'll go dig them up.
Let's do this again soon, okay?
Okay, let's get that tracked. So, near the waterfall on the west side. Of the bind. Where is a waterfall? Oh, there. Okay, that's totally on the wrong side. So one should be here. Yes. The lawkeeper says I must venture inside the pages of, only there will I find, if it's, my aunts will protect me from, the rest of the page is too chewed up to read. Bloody dog. Near the beanstalk root by Maleficent's castle. Near the beanstalk root. Okay, this isn't... Okay, that's not it. I mean, there's loads of beanstalk roots. Which one is it? Near a beanstalk root by Maleficent's castle. Oh, how did I miss that? My aunts and I have come up with a plan. We agreed to, and if we discover that, the rest of the journal is chewed up to read. That dog. Okay, so we're over here then. By some water. Okay, let's have a look. Over here then. Nope. Should be another one somewhere. Hopefully. Okay, where else? There's water in here, isn't there? No, that's just a whirlpool. Okay, what about these? Nope. Okay, there's one here. Yes, found it. My aunts tell me that I can't trust, but how could she possibly? The rest of the journal is chewed up. Okay, so where's... he's there.
Here's the deal. I need...
Explain it again. You help everyone here for free? Yes, I do.
Ugh.
You found all the pages of Aurora's diary. What do you say? It's hard since someone chewed them up. Oh, yeah, sorry about that.
That is
Diary
hilarious.
pages has something about Aurora being suspicious of someone. It must have been Maleficent. Yeah, it must have been. What else did the diary say? The last entries say that Aurora went to the lawkeeper. The lawkeeper sent her inside the pages of a story. No way. This whole time the last person who Aurora spoke to was the lawkeeper. Why didn't she tell us? Something funny's going on here. Yeah, I don't like this.
Oh.
If we're going to find Aurora, our next stop is the little chat with the lawkeeper. Just be careful, and remember, I've got your back if you need it.
No one will tell you about Dreamlight Valley.
Wow, there's a turn up for the books. Let's go chitty tat. I don't suppose you've learned anything more about the missing princess. As a matter of fact, I have. Aurora was going to talk to you before she disappeared. Did you forget about that? Oh, how could I have forgotten something so important? I'm sorry, all this time Aurora's true whereabouts have been right under my ribbon. Aurora disappeared into the tapestry behind me. Okay, how does one disappear into tapestry? With great difficulty, allow me to explain. It's just as I told you before, the tapestry behind me tells the story of the Vale. When one steps through it, they find themselves in the world of ink and paper. A world where anything is possible. Why did you send Aurora through it? I was certain that the cause of the never after would lie within. She would step inside, solve the problem, and be back in time for tea. So much for that plan. It's true, but without complications we had no stories at all. What sort of things would I find? Over time the pages come to reflect the people who live there. I imagine that by now you'd find something that reflects Aurora. A huge castle? I can't speculate, you must uncover it for yourself. Guess I'll have to go in after her. Indeed, simply step up to the tapestry and push your way inside. That's simple, eh? I don't want to pet you. I'll say, it didn't work. Oh, I know precisely why. It doesn't see you as a hero of the story yet. Aurora faced the same challenge, so she searched the Vale for something to show her way in, and she found a tome that explained how to become the hero of the Vale. Sounds exactly what I need. Aurora knew that others may wish to follow her. She hid the 2 volumes of the tome somewhere in the Vale, but she left a note in the bind in a secret chamber beneath the bridge describing where to find them. Go forth and search. Right, okay.
Hey, over here.
So it's not always as straightforward. So we'll find this note, find the books, get in.
It's so good to see you.
Okay, so search the Vale for the piece of the fairy tale book near the fallen fortress's crumbling walls, near a windmill in Mythopia. So I think that's here, isn't it? The crumbling walls, so round. I mean, you can't really go far in here anyway. Let's go this way. Oh, what a stroke of luck. Near a windmill. The windmills are up the top, aren't they, by Mount Olympus? Or are they all over? I can't quite remember. I just know there's a few around here, so let's have a look. We'll try these bits, these ones first. Okay, can't go that way. Oh! That was a bit more simpler. Simpler? That's not a word. Simpler. Let's go back to the lawkeeper. That was a bit more simpler than I imagined. I thought it'd be really hard to find those, but we did good. Here you go. Ah yes, here they are. You must read them thoroughly. Within these 2 volumes, each totaling thousands of pages, you will find the instructions you need. What? I see you in 2 months once I'm done. Oh, we haven't the time to wait for that. I shall ingest their contents and give you the most important facts. Just a moment. Did it work? Why, yes, it did. I now read all 5,056 pages, and I know precisely what you must do. What do I need to do then? To pass through the tapestry, you have to convince it that you're the hero of the Vale, and to do that you must dress the part. First, you must gather something from each beloved character you've met on your journey. Then you must find items from around the Vale infused with story magic. Good luck. Okay, so talk to Maleficent, Hades, Flynn and Merida. I'm on the trail of Princess Aurora. I think she's the key to stopping all of this. To find Aurora, I'm going to need something from you. A strip of fabric would be enough. How ironically cruel the world is. Now I must save Aurora. I know it goes against your whole villainous vibe. Villainous? But Amy, I've always been the hero of my story, no matter what the legend says. I guess you're right, the hero of one story is the villain of another. You're finally beginning to understand. Now, if it would aid you in putting a stop to whatever this nonsense is, I suppose I could spare something. Here. That's not what you're wearing. A strip of cloth ripped from the hem of my remnants. There are a few mortals I do such a thing for. Don't make me regret it.
You made it.
What do you want? I'm not exactly thrilled with how you've been cozying up to Maleficent. You two aren't plotting against me, are you? Because that would be so wrong. I wouldn't dream of it. Good, good. Well, what do you want? I'm on the trail of Aurora. To find her, I need something from each of you. Something like a piece of fabric, maybe a piece of your toga. Here, if it'll stop me from being erased, I'll give you whatever you want. Bada bing. See, that's sort of the colour. A scrap off the hem of my robe. If you want me to sign it, that's extra. Hey, any leads on finding Aurora? Yes, but I need your help. Just say it and I'm all in. I know I did all I could to help her before, but I still feel responsible somehow. I need a piece of fabric or something like that from you. Something like a scrap from your jacket. You mean my vest? I'm not ripping up my vest. It's a part of my signature look. Do you have anything else then? Nothing I can think of. Here, take this. Just a piece of the liner. That's the same colour as Hades. I hope it's enough. Hey, bring Aurora back. Things just won't be right until you do.
Over here.
Flynn told me you're close to finding Aurora. Just tell me what I can do to help. I need something from you. A scrap of fabric should do the trick. You mean something like this? Ooh, that looks a bit pretty. It's a piece of old family quilt I've been keeping. That should do the trick. Thanks, Merida.
Take care.
All this just to get into the... No, there's more. What is that? Poseidona. Is it a fish? No. This. Find it in there. Okay. Have to do some fishing. Does it have a bubble or am I just fishing into the water? Let's have a look. I need 10. Okay, it's just fishing in. Right, so I'll get this done and I'll be right back. Okay, so that didn't take me too long. I caught a lot of flying fish in that process as well. So let me just grab these and then we need to go craft the Hero of the Vale costume at the crafting station. I quite liked my outfit. Can I keep this on instead? I suppose not. It doesn't look too bad. Some of the costumes we've had to craft before for quests are ugly. But that one doesn't look too bad. Okay, let's see if this will work. Ah, this is beautiful. It's really not my style. Fashionable or not, you must wear it to move forward. And it's missing a bit of story magic, but not anymore. Here you are. Okay. Simply put it on and step through the tapestry. Okay, well, let's change the shoes because they obviously don't go. What shall we wear? The lawkeepers. And then boots. Okay, they're a bit better. Oh, okay. It's a weird frame we've got going on here. That looks like, oh, what's the paper called when it's like really thin? Is it Japanese paper? Oh, I can't remember what it's called, but that's what that looks like. Okay, so just explore. Okay, I'm just going to get rid of stuff. What does it give me? Anything interesting? Not really. Ooh, okay, so we are in a castle. I mean, if there wasn't ink blots everywhere, it'd look really nice. I do wish this frame would go away. Oh, there they are! Fauna, and Merryweather. Okay, reach the back of the room. Okay, they look slightly different. They've got different colours to them. This one? Is that stained glass calling out to you? Talk to the enchanted glass. Well, hello, dear. Be careful, Fauna. You mustn't startle someone so. What's the matter, dear? Not accustomed to talking windows? It's a bit out of the ordinary for me. But aren't you used to things being out of the ordinary considering all the strange things happening in the Vale? Do come a little closer. The glass makes my eyes foggy. I can't see very clearly. Why, Flora, that's not her. You're right, it isn't. I'm afraid you're not who we were expecting to see, dear. Not that we aren't happy to have some company. Who were you expecting? We were hoping to see Princess Aurora. You see, we're the good fairies, Aurora's adopted aunts. Oh, I'd say we're actually a magical reflection of ourselves, of what we were left behind. Don't think about it too hard, dear, or you'll get a headache. Good fairies, who are you exactly? Why, I'm Flora, I'm Fauna, and I'm Merryweather. It's nice to meet you. We raised Princess Aurora from the time she was a baby and protected her from the evil witch Maleficent. And you are stained glass windows how? Oh, we haven't really transformed ourselves, dear. Why, we're quite hungry if we were windows. These windows are merely echoes of us, left to carry our message to Princess Aurora and others who might aid her. And since we said all of this in the past, we can't tell you where we are now. But maybe you'll meet us for real one day. Ooh, is that a little teaser? How do I find Princess Aurora? Well, after someone locked her in a tower, we sealed Aurora away behind the door to protect her from Don't leave our friend in suspense, Flora. We sealed her away to protect her from... Oh, how strange. What's gotten into you two? Why, we did all of this to protect Aurora from... Oh, fiddlesticks. What's wrong? I'm afraid some strange magic is stopping us from saying something more about the source of this magical muddle. It's like it's been erased from our memories. Maybe you're the one who can set all this right. That's what I do. To help Aurora, you must only pass through the door. And to pass through the door, you must find 3 enchanted gifts. The Sword of Truth, the Shield of Virtue, and the Cap of Song. Only someone worthy can find them and wield them. Okay, I'll find them all. The first test is always being bold enough to take the first step, isn't it? I'll open the door to the first chamber for you. In each chamber, you'll face tests of bravery, kindness, and wit. Think like Princess Aurora, dear, and you'll do just fine. There you are, dear. I was beginning to wonder if you'd ever arrive. It's easy to get lost in here. Oh, but I like getting lost sometimes. It's the best way to find interesting things. But never mind that, we have work to do. Do you see that giant dragon over there? A dragon where? Ah! Oh, don't be such a fraidy cat. It's just a practice dummy so the castle guards can learn to fight dragons. What do I need to do with it? To obtain the Shield of Virtue, you have to find what's missing. The poor knight has misplaced his arm, and the dragon's not a dragon without its flame. Once you've made it a fair fight, you'll help the Virtuous Knight battle the deadly dragon. Look at their shadows. They'll help you know where to place them. So I need to find stuff. Okay, so simple enough. She says. So they're going to be in boxes, or they're just going to be out in the open. Well, I found an arm. That was easy. Now I need to find a flame. Okay, this over here looks like it might be hiding something. Okay, so we've got the dragon's flame now. Okay, so now we just gotta... Do we interact with them, or is there something we can use? Open furniture mode, okay. So he wants his shield. How close do they have to be? Oh, okay. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Is this what I need? Yes, we did it. Bring the shield to Merryweather. Oh good, you've earned the Shield of Virtue. That's because you showed as much courage and ingenuity as a knight. And the shield is enchanted with the magic of those virtues. I'll keep it safe for now. In the meantime, you have more items to locate. The door is open in the next chamber. Go see Fauna for the test of kindness and truth. Oh, there you are, dear. How lovely to see you. I hope Merryweather didn't give you all the turnaround. She's a hoot. Yes, Merryweather can be quite amusing. I'm sure you have a marvellous time with her trial. Here you'll face a test of your truth and kindness. Do you see the cute little animals scurrying about? They're awfully frightened of that big shadow. If you could arrange things so that they're a little less frightened, they'll be able to eat, and their poor dears are so hungry. But they won't eat just anything. You must find the enchanted ingredients and make them something special. Okay. Open virtual mode and place everything in the right spots so the critters aren't scared of the shadows. So do we want to capture the bird? Do we? Maybe that's it, because that doesn't really fit on the bird. And why would you have like just Mickey ears? Does that work? To show the aunt. Or do they have to be free? Does he have to be in the cage? No. I would have thought the bird has to be in the cage. Oh, I didn't have it right, okay. Cook the right meal for the Pegasus and the rabbit. Okay. I did have the cage like too far to one side, so now that it's correct. Where do I cook? Read. The sword refuses to budge. It seems to be held in place magically. Perhaps something in this room could break the spell. Yes, fine. Oh, over here, okay. I see. Rabbits like a hearty meal. 4 ingredients should do the trick. Simply refuses to eat anything with rice, wheat, onion, okay, and barley. Pegasus, 3 ingredients. Refuses tomato, lettuce, cucumber, rice in it. So, does it give me an idea? Oh. So rabbits don't want barley, wheat, onion or rice, but 4 ingredients. So barley, okay, I think I picked the onion up accidentally. So where's the enchanted lettuce, enchanted carrot, enchanted tomato. Is that right? Yes, and then the Pegasus is no tomato, lettuce, cucumber, onion or rice in it, but 3 ingredients. I picked up the wrong. So just these. Did I pick one of those up? That can't be it, right? Surely? Tomato, it says carrot, so does it need a carrot in it? No, that's wrong. Doesn't want tomato, lettuce, cucumber. But does want carrot. And it's only 3 ingredients. Let's try this way around. No. Pegasus prefers simple meals. Something with 3 ingredients ought to do. He refuses to eat anything with tomato, lettuce, cucumber. Oh, and rice. Did I? Oh, I missed the rice. So just wheat. I'm sure I did this though. I think I was just choosing rice and I didn't see. There we go. Okay, so where are the creatures? They're not in here, are they? No. I want to grab this chest though quickly. Where are the animals? Where do I feed them? Oh, they're on the stage. There you go, little horsey, eat up. Man, she's glowing. There you go, bunny. A perfect meal for you. Why is that? They got options, why? Even a grown rabbit needs something. Phew, you two sure are picky. Pick up the sword of truth. Where is it before? It's up there, I think. No, it's there. Okay, so just one more to go. How wonderful, you've passed the test. Remember, kindness isn't something dull. True kindness is as sharp as any sword. I'll keep this safe for now, and here, I'll open the door to Flora's test. Good luck! I have confidence you've passed Merryweather and Flauna's test. Now remember, these trials are meant to challenge Aurora. Aurora gave her the gift of song when she was born. Do you have the gift of song? Can't carry a tune. Then you have quite a challenge ahead of you. First, you must find a way to arrange the shadows of the dancers. Then arrange the instruments correctly. If you use the gift of song, you'll be just fine. I don't have the gift of song, I just said that. Find a way to position the dancers' shadows. Find a way to position the... Are we not using... No. The flute sounds best on the side of the stage. There ought to be a dancer between the lute and the harp. Okay. The piano notes ring truest from the side of the stage. The harp and the cello work best when placed side beside each other. One dancer ought to be between the cello and the piano. Find a way to position. There's no stairs anywhere. Ooh. Okay. Open furniture mode and arrange the instruments in the right spots. Let me read the clues again, because I've already forgotten. The piano notes ring truest from this side of the stage. I need to move the piano over here. The harp and the cello work best when placed beside each other. So I'm guessing these are these. There ought to be a dancer between the cello and the piano. So I move this here and then, okay. So is that too close? Okay, the cello and the harp aren't in the right place. The lute sounds best on this side of the stage. There ought to be a dancer between the lute and the harp. So... Ooh. Where's the cello? This the cello, I think, actually. Heart. The lute sounds best from this side of the stage. There ought to be a dancer between the lute and the heart. Hey! For someone who can't hold a tune, we did pretty well. There you go. That looks like Prince Philip's hat. You've triumphed in this trial of song, just as I knew you would. You three didn't make it easy. We need to be sure that whoever found these free gifts would be worthy of them. I'll keep the Kappa song safe for now. We have one last enchantment to weave on these gifts. Find us in the entrance hall and we'll bestow them all upon you at once. Well done, dear. You've passed all the tests. Princess Aurora waits for you beyond these doors. I can't wait to meet her. I expect the two of you will become fast friends. Together I know that you can stop the never after. You only need to wield the shield of virtue, sword of truth and Kappa song to pass. Why, thank you, ladies. Right, let's put these on. Oh no, I don't want to mark as favourite. Go down all these stairs. Oh, what's going on? There she is. Oh, hello. You look familiar somehow. Princess Aurora. Do we know each other? Who are you? Who sent you? I'm Amy. I've been trying to fix everything in the Vale. Why, I remember you from when you were a child. No wonder you look familiar. Oh, thank goodness you've returned. Has anyone followed you here? Oh, you're not working with her, are you? You mean Maleficent? No, for once Maleficent has nothing to do with my troubles. Don't you know, it's the Lawkeeper who's been the cause of all this from the very beginning. Ah, gosh darn. Please explain before my brain explodes. Well, the Lawkeeper was once a friend to all in the valley, but during the forgetting, the Lawkeeper changed. She became colder, less trusting. She wanted to send me far away from my friends in the Vale. When I told her I wouldn't go, she grew angry. If I hadn't been for my aunts, I would have been sent away to be erased. So has this been the Lawkeeper's diabolical scheme? I'm afraid so.
Surely.
Wait a minute, do you hear that sound? Why, it sounds like the beat of the wings. Or... It's the Lawkeeper. Oh no, she's here. The Lawkeeper is coming. Oh no! That book. Alright, bird, you're in the way. Oh, Amy, ever the hero, driving the story, you led me right to her. Making sense you were given evil from day one. Evil? Oh no, I'm not evil, you must believe me. I simply cannot abide chaos. Villains always say things like that. Please listen to me, I can explain. I looked out for the Vale and all I see is muddle and mess. Heroes and villains living alongside one another, chattering machines from the far-flung future alongside brave adventurers from the distant past. And then there's you. You're the worst of all. You somehow find yourself at the centre of every story. You undo endings, blotch beginnings, and muddle up middles. You court chaos and calamity. Chill, I just mind my own, decorating and finding deals in Mr. McDuck's shop. Everything you've built here is wrong, do you see? Dreamlight Valley should not be. When the forgetting came, I began to whisper to some of the villagers. Leave Dreamlight Valley forever. Return to your realms where it's safe, where you belong. It would have worked if it wasn't for a few meddling villagers who refused. All of Dreamlight Valley would have been tidy and quiet as well as a well-ordered library, perfectly peaceful. But what about the never after? Oh, but there is no never after. I made it all up to lure you here. I scattered the great tales from my pages myself to keep you busy. Why did you invite me here then? My plan for the valley could never come to pass with Hades while Hades and Maleficent's feud. When I heard about your arrival in Dreamlight Valley, I knew you might be useful. You did just as I hoped, brought Maleficent and Hades right to me. But then Maleficent grew suspicious. She nearly ruined everything. I had no choice but to try and have her erased. Maleficent, Hades and Aurora, what part do they all play in this? Maleficent and Hades refused to leave the Vale. I needed someone like you to come along and help me convince them. But Aurora and her meddling aunts figured out my plans. I had no choice but to lock her away. So whatever you're planning, I will stop it. Of course you refuse to reason. You refuse to leave Dreamlight Valley behind. How about you leave? Such a childish response proves my point. There comes a time in life when one must move on from childish things. Stories that you treasured when you were young must be put aside, tucked away forever. It's time to grow up. You can't make me feel ashamed of loving what I love. I didn't want to have to do this, but if you won't step aside and let me bring order to the valley and my veil, then I'll erase it once and for all. Wow, she's crazy.
Go on.
Where were we? It's unlike anywhere where are we? Sorry. It's unlike anywhere I've been before. The lawkeeper brought us here. Quite by accident, I imagine. This is the same place I found Maleficent. This is where villagers are sent to be erased. Oh dear, she must mean to erase us all, to do away with the valley. I only wish my aunts were here to help us. Might not have your aunts, but you got me. Of course, you're right, and you've proven to be quite impressive. I just hope together we're strong enough to face the lawkeeper. We must find her and stop her. So I'm guessing we're going through here. And see where she is. Some gentle persuasion. Huh? Followed me, have you? It doesn't matter. You're too late to stop this. Let's talk about it. Now isn't the time for talk. It's time to erase all of the most treasured tales we have kept here in the valley. Starting with the oldest story you remember. The oldest story I remember. Well, I guess that would be a fairy tale. Yes, fairy tales, the stories where we hide our deepest wishes and fears. You've grown up now, you must leave it behind. You can't take that away from me. It's more than just a story itself. It's a feeling. As long as somebody I love was telling me a story, I was safe, I was happy. Don't you see, Amy? Those are all lies we tell children. One day you must grow up. You must see that they are just stories. They aren't real. Yeah, but they can be based on real people. Have you seen the real world? I'll take the world of stories, thank you very much. It does seem quite dreadful out there. Could I be making a terrible mistake? No, of course not. I mustn't let you trick me. You will not sway me from my plan. Yeah. It's not the best out here. Do I need to catch these? Oh, I do. They look nice, so can we get those in the valley? How strange, the lawkeeper left behind a cloud of snippets. But these don't look like the snippets that were flying around the Vale. What could they be? I think they are pieces of the oldest story that I can remember. They're precious, I have to keep them safe. We must talk to the lawkeeper again. There has to be a way to change her mind. We just have to find her and keep catching snippets. I think I'm going to change my companion because I can't be doing with you flappering everywhere. How strange, the lawkeeper left behind a cloud. I've done this. Yes, yes. Where do I go next? It keeps telling me to talk to Aurora. I've already spoken to Aurora. Okay, I'm back. I had to restart my game. Luckily, I could find a way back into here. I want to say...
Truly?
Okay, so I think when I changed my companion, I may have caused a glitch and I couldn't move forward. It just kept saying talk to Aurora. So now we can make some progress. You again. You can't stop me, you know. The story that I've set in motion must come to its end. What story are you trying to destroy? Isn't it obvious? Now I must destroy the first story that you ever made you shed a tear, the story that broke your tiny heart. You were still only a child then. Do you remember how sad that story made you feel? I bawled my eyes out like a baby. I remember that story. I never felt something like that before. I started crying so loud that an adult came to check on me. That story made you feel heartbreak, made you know sorrow. But you're an adult now. There are enough sorrows in the world without such stories. They must be put aside. I can't lose that story. If I lost that, I'd lose what I'd learnt from it. I learnt... you can't be afraid of heartbreak. That's where we learn the best lessons. If our lives have no heartbreak, we'd never learn anything. The things that we cry over, they're the things that we love the most. Yes, there is wisdom in that, I suppose. But still, you cannot sway me. It must be destroyed. Frogs! Can we go straight through? Yes.
No.
I'm growing weary of this. Must you chase me to the ends of all existence? You have to see reason eventually. It's not that I refuse to see reason, it's you. In any case, there's only one tale left for me to erase forever. Don't tell me you don't remember this one. It's the first story that you ever weaved yourself. Oh, I do remember the first story I ever made up. I did a little sock puppet show. They were just some really smelly socks with googly eyes and glitter on them. But it made some people in my family laugh. I wonder what happened to those socks. Maybe they got lost in the dryer. What a pity, all those years and you're still hanging on to fill some trifle tale you thought of as a tiny child. Hey, it's not just the tale that matters. Making up that story showed me you don't have to be talented to be creative. Nobody should ever be ashamed of being creative. Creativity is its own reward. I suppose it's true that the best stories are the ones that make people happy in the telling. I scarcely know what I believe anymore. You've left me so confused. I need time to think. Oh, these ones just go all over the place. Is it just the one? Oh no, there is two. Okay, let me open this chest. A pizza?
No.
You found me again. I felt so certain of all this before. I thought I knew what had to be done. Now I'm just not sure. Please, this isn't who you really are, Lawkeeper. How could I misunderstood the nature of the stories I hold inside? Stories are meant to be shared with others. Have I jealously guarded these stories, not letting anyone share in them? I feel lost. When the forgetting struck, I grew so scared. What is a memory but a story of what came before? I thought that the only way to keep stories safe was to lock them away, to protect them, to leave them unchanging. What have I done? You can always learn from a mistake. You're certain it's not too late? I fear there's something missing from inside me now. The tales that I scattered, they were what was binding me together. I've no idea what to do without them. Amy caught all of them, Lawkeeper. I can put them back where they belong. Yes, let's do a story. Okay. Let's do all the corners. Beautiful. Okay, let's not do that bit yet. That's Merlin. I was just wondering who that was then. There's Mickey. And Aurora. So Hades, Maleficent, Merida, Flynn, Mulan, Olaf, Mickey. So this is obviously because she says about the valley and the vale. So this is the vale up here, and then this is the valley. And we're back. I understand now. Dreamlight Valley is a place for stories to grow and to be shared. Somewhere you can learn to live together. Can anyone ever forgive me? Is there really a place for me here? Yeah, there is room for the nastiest villains. I suppose if Hades and Maleficent can find a place here, then surely I can. We'll do all we can to help find your way again. And I know just where we should begin. Tapestry behind you. Don't you think there's something else it could show now? Yes, the tapestry. It will become a testament to the story we all wove together. I don't know what's going on with Maleficent's staff, but that surely isn't right. Yay! The one we put together. All done. Dreamlight Valley, the Storybook Vale. Oh, we have credits. Cool, we did it. That wasn't like very long compared to like the part 1. But then I suppose I didn't really finish part 1 in one go. I sort of like casually went through it, so I don't know if maybe part 1 was this quick as well. But that was good. I think Aurora's part, like the part to find Aurora, was pretty quick. I feel like it was pretty quick. And then like the whole lawkeeper being like bad and then good was really quick. Just like talking to them and then, oh yeah, I've seen the error of my ways. It would have been nice if there was like a quest to do or something, or like a big battle. I know that's probably not going to happen. Anyway, so let's get to the end of these and see if there are any clues to what we can get, what we're going to get next, if anything. So let's skip to there. Okay, we made it to the end. Oh, what's this? Wanted, dead or alive, Finn Rider. Okay. Is that Maximus? Are we going to get Maximus? I hope so. Oh, is this another quest we've got to do for Aurora? I don't know. First of all, let's have a look at Aurora. Welcome. Oh, you're so cool, girl. Nice to have you with us in the Vale. Let's go talk to the lawkeeper. What do you think? It's a story that we've woven here across the Vale and the Valley. You ought to be proud of yourself or what you've built. Ah, shucks, I just did my best. It was more than good enough. Of course, there's still work to do because of the mess I've made. Some of my tales are scattered still, but keep catching snippets for me, and there's still ink spills all about. It seems my home was carried away by the ink. I hope you wouldn't mind if I asked you for some help with that too. That's fine. We can place your home. Where are we going to place it though? I mean, the bind is kind of the obvious choice, but there's already like houses everywhere. I'll put you here for the time being. I haven't really thought of where to put people anyway.
Good day, dear. Whoa! Ho, ho, ho.
Lovely.
The sun's shining
Welcome,
almost as bright.
Aurora! Yay! Max, out the way. Lovely, dearie.
We have much to discuss, you know.
Oh, it's so wonderful to be back. You've done such marvellous work here already. It's almost back to the glorious Vale that I remember. I haven't actually done anything. Don't be bashful, the Vale looks stunning, and it's all thanks to you. I only hope that the Lawkeeper can find her way again after all this trouble. She made a mistake, we all make mistakes. I'm glad that the Vale has such a kind and merciful ruler. You know, I started the story alone, with only the advice of my aunts to guide me. I spent so much of my life that way, hidden at the cottage in the glen, then locked away in that tower by the Lawkeeper. But I'm ending this story with a friend, a true friend. We're going to be BFFs. Actually, we can't be BFFs because I'm BFFs with Ariel, so... BFFs. I imagine I'll be learning all sorts of new strange words from you. I suppose that means that we finally have a happily ever after for the Vale. Now, shall we see what new adventures we can find together?
Congratulations!
Yes, I want to know if we're going to get Maximus. Oh, she sits down. Nice. So I think we will leave it here. We finally have Aurora. So that's both Maleficent and Aurora in our Vale now. I really should work on a bit of decorating in the Vale, but I haven't really decorated or finished the valley, so I should start and finish one and then move on to the other. So like I said, I really enjoyed the quest to get Aurora. I felt smaller than Maleficent's, I could be wrong, but there wasn't like obviously much to do in terms of the trials. They were pretty straightforward and simple, and the whole part 2 was pretty short, but also like I mentioned before, I kind of dragged part 1 out. I really didn't finish it until the day this came out, this part, because obviously the glitch in Maleficent's quest. But if I'd probably finished it the day it came out, it might have been the same time frame of how long it takes, so I'm a bit unsure about that. But I quite enjoyed the quest. I always enjoy quests and bringing new villagers into the valley or going to new realms. It's always a lot of fun. So I can't wait to see what they bring to us next time. If that clue looks right and I'm correct, I think that is Maximus, which is Tangled. That'll be interesting to see how he comes about, if he's a character or if he's a companion, and then also what story that unravels, because we do have Rapunzel and we do have Flynn Rider, so I don't know what that brings. We also have Mother Gothel as well, so that'll be interesting to see. Obviously this year we still have a couple of free updates to come. At the end of the year we get Cinderella, so that'll be good. I'm looking forward to that. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like on my video, and if you would like to see more from me, you can always subscribe so you never miss another video from myself, and I will see you next time for some more Disney Dreamlight Valley. Bye.